Alright guys, we're back with some more Dragon Ball Legends. So I normally don't make videos like this at all, but this is a very special exception. So you guys do know that part 2 of Legends Festival will be happening this week. We do know the new units we'll be getting for the new banner of Legends Festival Part 2, which is none other than Tag, LF, Trunks, and Vegeta, and of course a brand new Zamasu. However, the banner that they're going to be on is honestly insane, and that's what I really want to talk about today, because this could honestly be the best banner we've gotten, or bare minimum one of the best banners we've gotten this entire year. And I'll break everything down. Now, I don't want to focus on Trunks and Vegeta or even Zamasu, just because one, those two units are not out yet, two, we don't even know their kit. So for all we know, they could release and they could suck. Granted, if that happens, that would actually be extremely disappointing, but it is true that those two units could release and they could suck, which would be terrible. But because of the fact that we don't know the information yet, I'm not going to judge this banner based off of those two units in particular. But you guys see the image on the screen. You see all of the other units that are on this banner, or at least so far. There could be more, but as of right now, you see who is on this banner. So breaking it down bit by bit, we'll just start off on the left side, right? So from the very bottom, we do have LF Rose. He literally just got a Zenkai Awakening, and he's also able of nullifying endurance just by existing. Again, you don't have to land like specific moves or anything of the sort. If you land a hit that would normally activate endurance for a unit, with this unit, with Rose, he will nullify their endurance and they will die. That is a very powerful ability, extremely powerful. I know that people are back and forth about this particular unit. Like I said in the previous video, I believe that this Rose is actually pretty solid, but it's still a good ability to have, especially if you're planning on running future. You're going to need purple units, and right now your only choices are the Zenkai Rose or LF Perfect Cell. And personally speaking, this can differ with a lot of other people, I would actually run Rose just because of that endurance nullification, like permanent effect. It's really, really good. Now, moving past him, we also have the green LF Trunks, and honestly speaking, that's going to be your green unit for future. I believe that is also your green unit for hybrids, but even so, a great unit. He kind of shined for a little bit when he first released earlier in the year, but one of his really good abilities, much like I believe the Ultra Gogeta, but just executed differently, is that this unit is able to get 2 ultimate attacks. Both ultimate attacks nullify endurance. That is extremely powerful, and in this current meta, that helps that he's a green unit, because that can help fend off against units like Beast Gohan, who is a blue unit. So you have 2 opportunities of nullifying endurance, and also he has abilities that raise his Vanish Gauge back and all the good stuff. He has blast cover. He also has blast armor on Strike, if I'm not mistaken. Like, the unit is solid. So again, that's another powerful LF unit that you may be able to get your hands on. Now, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now, I mean, he is. I don't think Super Saiyan 3 Goku is actually bad. I think he really didn't have enough time in the spotlight to shine, because remember, we got Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then after that, if I'm not mistaken, we ended up getting Broly. And I don't know if it was immediately after or like a few banners after, but we got Broly eventually after Goku, and that kind of shut this unit down. So he never really had his chance to shine, but I do still believe that there is a spot for him. The only downside with this unit is that he's really squishy. So you'd have to be careful with his defenses from him taking too many hits. But once you get his unique gauge all charged up, he is powerful and has the potential to wipe out units very quickly. So it's kind of back and forth as well, because in truth, if you want to run a green unit on, I would say, either Saiyans or even Sun family, we literally did just get the tag Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta as well, and you could throw them on there. And one benefit that they have is when they constantly swap, they always nullify cover change for up to 10 timer counts, depending on if the opponent has a full team alive. So if you knock out one person, then you can't do much. But even at that, with this Goku, like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he only nullifies it for actually 2 times for 10 timer counts each. And then after that, the effect is gone. So I guess it's a trade-off of sorts, but again, it's not bad. I would still say, like, if you pull him, it's actually not a bad thing. And how you utilize them is completely up to you. Now we get to the right side, which is actually the monsters. All right, starting off from the top right, we have Android 17 and 18, LF Android 17 and 18. You guys know how good this unit was when they released. They literally terrorized the meta for a while. They were really, really good. They're actually still good now. They're nowhere near as crazy as they were at the beginning of the year, but they're still really good. Again, being able to swap your element factor and utilize that, especially in this current meta, against blue units. Not only that, their special skills are really good because 17 is a projectile-based special skill and nullifies cover change for a very long time. 18 special skill strips away the opponent's vanish. Well, the first time strips away the opponent's vanish and can set up for really favorable scenarios for you, like maybe setting up for Rising Rush or forcing them to swap into a unit that you really need to wipe out first, or whatever the case may be. Their kit is still really, really good. And much like Rose, they have the added benefit of nullifying endurance by existing. Not only that, they're also future units, so they pair up with LF Rose as well. So that means Future has 2 units that are able to just nullify endurance just by existing, and also that falls on powerful opponent as well. So if you have 2 of those teams and you have LF Rose and the androids, that is going to help out a lot, or at least in theory, because, you know, anything can happen in PvP, but just on paper, it sounds really good to have. And then, of course, the last unit, skipping Zamasu obviously, is Future Gohan, LF Future Gohan. Like I said, this unit has aged wonderfully, and on hybrids, he is the yellow unit you need right now when you run him alongside Beast Gohan and usually Pan, because of the fact that he has endurance. That endurance effect helps out a lot being paired with Beast Gohan, who gets endurance once Rising Rush is activated. So having him on there helps out a ton. He has blast cover, which now sound cards. He has a very powerful ultimate attack, all of that good stuff. Again, he's still a really good option for a yellow unit, even in this current meta. That's one good thing about all of the units you're seeing on the screen right now, apart from, again, you know, Trunks and Vegeta and Zamasu, because we don't know yet. But every single one of these units you're seeing on screen, you can use in this current meta, all of them. So this banner is absolutely phenomenal. Now, again, I still do want to wait a little bit and see how Trunks and Vegeta, as well as Zamasu, are going to play, like in terms of, you know, getting their details on their abilities, stats, all that good stuff, right? But if we just go under the assumption that Trunks and Vegeta and Zamasu are going to be good units, then this is an absolutely fantastic banner, because we're getting modern LF units, and not only that, well, I'm hoping it's not gonna be like flooded with any extra LF units that we really don't need to be on the banner. Like, I think what the last banner had Super Saiyan 3 Goku in it, like the old LF green unit. Like, he doesn't need to be there anymore. Like, his time has come and gone, right? But this is a lineup, and honestly speaking, just based off of the initial premise and going off the assumption that Trunks and Vegeta and Zamasu are going to be good, you would be insane to skip this banner, because literally any of these units would be a W, any of them. So again, under the assumption of Trunks and Vegeta and Zamasu being good units, this is a fantastic banner, and you should not under any circumstances save your crystals. You should definitely spend it on this banner. Now, obviously, we don't know Trunks and Vegeta and Zamasu's stats and all that stuff yet, so I would say let's just be patient until we get those details. But I'm pretty sure for Legends Festival, they're not going to make Trunks and Vegeta or Zamasu trash. Like, Zamasu might be okay, bare minimum, but Trunks and Vegeta, they have to be good units, otherwise everybody would riot, myself included, because I've waited far too long for father-son Gala gun. But again, I just wanted to make this quick video because even though I don't normally make videos like this is a very, very special exception. This banner is insane. I honestly cannot wait for this banner to drop. But I do want to know what you guys thought about all of this in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.